announcer bot is active. Grim Death 1102 is P1. Deadly D4N13L from United States in Campbell Castle is P2 on mediums. Grim Death 1102 is P1. Deadly D4N13L is P2. Grim Death 1102 is first. Best lap is a 1:02.966. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Deadly D4N13L is second. Grim Death 1102 in Campbell Castle 2 is first. Best lap is a 101.478. Deadly D4N13L is P2. BTA3 Dalavalord in Campbell Castle is P3. Deadly D4N13L is P2. Grim Death 1102 in Campbell Castle 2 is first. Best lap is a 1 minute, .456. Sam S. from United States is second on softs. BTA3 Dalavalord is third. Sam S. is third. Grim Death 1102 is first. Deadly D4N13L is P3. BTA3 Dalavalord is P4. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Grim Death 1102 in Campbell Castle 2 is P2. Best lap is a 0:59.786. BTA3 Dalavalord is fourth. Grim Death 1102 is second. Best lap is a 0:57.371. Deadly D4N13L is first. BTA3 Dalavalord is P4. Grim Death 1102 is P2. Best lap is a 0:56.099 dot. BTA 3, the Lava Lord is P4. Grim Death 1102 is second. BTA 3, Dalavalord in Campbell Castle 2 is P4. Grim Death 1102 is second. BTA 3, Dalavalord is third. Best lap is a 0:59.609. Grim Death 1102 in Campbell Castle is second. Sam S is fourth. Best lap is a 1:15.285. DLRT, Articulate Fox from United States in Campbell Castle 2 is fifth on softs. Sam S is fourth on softs. DLR2, Articulate Fox from United States is P5. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Sam S is fourth on softs. BTA 3, Dalavalord is P-3. Best lap is a 0:56.037. Sam S is second. Best lap is a 0:54.400. Deadly D4N13L in Campbell Castle is P1. Best lap is a 0:53.118. Sam S is P3. Best lap is a 0:53.987. Deadly D4N13L is P1. Sam S. is third. BTA 3, Dalavalord and Campbell Castle 2 is fourth on softs. Josh Fulton is P6 on softs. BTA 3, Dalavalord is fourth. Josh Fulton is P6. BTA 3, Dalavalord is P4. Sam S. from the United States is P3. Best lap is a 0:53.751. Josh Fulton is 6th. Bobbert is 7th on softs. BTA 3, Dalavalord in Campbell Castle is P4. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Grim Death 1102 is 5th. BTA 3, Dalavalord is P5. Sam S. is P3. BTA 3, Dalavalord in Campbell Castle 2 is 5th. Best lap is a 0:55.304. Bobbert is 7th. Sam S. in Campbell Castle 2 is P3. Soup is 8th on mediums. Sam S. is fourth. Robert is P7. Soup is P8. Bobber is P7. Grim Death 1102 is P-7. Sam S. is fourth. DLRT, Articulate Fox from United States in Campbell Castle, is P3. Best lap is a 0:53.127. BTA3 Dalavalord is P-5. Grim Death 1102 is 7th. Articulate Fox is 3rd. Five minutes remaining in the session. Bobbert is P8. BTA3 Dalavalord is 5th. Grim Death 1102 is P7. Sam S. from United States is P4. Grim Death 1102 is 7th. Josh Fulton is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:52.864. Sam S. is 4th. Grim Death 1102 is 7th. Soup is P6 on softs. Sam S is 4th. Soup is P4. Best lap is a 0:52.957. Articulate Fox is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:52.105. Josh Fulton is P3. Grim Death 1102 is P7. Bobbert is 8th. Best lap is a 104.151. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 is 3rd. Bobbert is P8. BTA3 Dalavalord is P7. Sam S. in Campbell Castle 2 is 5th on mediums. Bobbert is 6th on softs. The qualification session is at Highlands Short Layout in Fantasy, Scotland. The wind speed is 1 km/h from the north. Josh Fulton is P2 on softs. Lucian from Italy is P3 on softs. DLRT, Articulate Fox from the United States, is P1 on mediums. Sam S. from the United States is 4th on mediums. Josh Fulton is P3 on softs. Bobbert is 7th, up 24.83 on softs. Grim Death 1102 is 7th on mediums. Bobbert is P8, up 9.58 on softs. Josh Fulton is 4th, up 1.55 on softs. Josh Fulton improved is 2nd with a 0:52.044. 0.828 off pole. Soup is P2 on softs. Grim Death 1102 is P6, up 1.60. Soup is 2nd. Soup is provisional pole with a 0:51.375. Grim Death 1102 is P6. Grim Death 1170 improved is 6th with a 0:54.016, 2.800 off pole. 25 minutes remaining in the session. Lucian is P9. Robert in Campbell Castle is P9. Soup is P2, up 0.11. Eric from Merrick in Campbell Castle 2 is P10 on mediums. Lucian is 7th on mediums. Best lap is a 0:55.293, 4.077 off pole. Deadly D4N 13L from United States is 4th on mediums. Best lap is a 0.52.566, 1.350 off pole. Bobbert is P9. Lucian is P7. Deadly D4N 13L is P4. Soup is 2nd. Best lap is a 0:51.375, 0.159 off pole. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle 2 is first up 011. Best lap is a 0:51.216. BTA3, Dalavalord is P8 on mediums. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle is first. Bobbert is P9. Bobbert Improved is 7th with a 0:54.952. 0.3.736 off pole. DLRT, Articulate Fox is first. Deadly D4N13L is P4. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Soup is 2nd now. Soup is provisional pole with a 050.835. Deadly D4N13L in Campbell Castle is P4. DLRT, Articulate Fox, is second. DLRT, Articulate Fox, improved is P2 with a 050.991. 0.156 off pole. BTA3, Delavalord in Campbell Castle 2 is P9. Best lap is a 055.403. 4.568 off pole.
Deadly D4N13L is P4.
Deadly D4N10L improved is third with a 051.577. 0.742 off pole. Deadly D4N13L is up 0.10 in Campbell Castle 2. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle 2 is P2. Eric from Merritt is P10. Soup is first. Deadly D4N13L in Campbell Castle 2 is third up 0.28. Best lap is a 051.577. 0.742 off pole. "15 minutes remaining in the session." Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 is P4 up 0.30. Josh Fulton improved his P3 with a 051.186. 0.351 off pole. BTA3 de Lavalord in Campbell Castle 2 is P9 on softs. Soup is provisional pole with a 050.754. DLRT, articulate fox from the United States, is P2 on softs. Best lap is a 050.991, 0.237 off pole. BTA3, Dalavalord in Campbell Castle, is P9. Josh Fulton is third on softs. BTA3 Dalavalord is P9. Soup is first. Best lap is a 050.754. DLRT, articulate fox, is P2. DLRT, articulate fox, is provisional pole with a 050.547. Bobbert is seventh. Josh Fulton is third up, .12. Sam S. is P5. Best lap is a 053.322, 2.775 off pole. Bobbert is 7th up, .46. Best lap is a 054.952, 4.405 off pole. Sam S. is 5th. Lucian in Campbell Castle is P8. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Bobbert is 7th. Bobbert improved is P5 with a 053.241, 2.694 off pole. Lucian is P8, up 5.07. Lucian improved is 8th with a 054.894, 0.347 off pole. Sam S. is P6. Josh Fulton is 3rd. Best lap is a 050.926, 0.379 off pole. Lucian is 8th. Lucian improved is P8 with a 054.458, 3.911 off pole. Sam S. is 6th. Josh Fulton is P3. BTA 3, Delavalord and Campbell Castle is P9. Sam S. in Campbell Castle is 6th. BTA 3, Delavalord is 9th. Sam S. is P6. Lucian in Campbell Castle is P8. Five minutes remaining in the session. BTA 3, the Lava Lord, is 9th. Sam S. in Campbell Castle is 6th on mediums. Sam S. improved his P5 with a 053.055, 2.508 off pole. Soup is 2nd. Josh Fulton is 3rd. Deadly D4N13L in Campbell Castle 2 is 4th on hards. Bobbert is 6th. Eric from Merrick is 10th. Deadly D4N130L in Campbell Castle is P4. Josh Fulton is 3rd. Eric from Merrick is P10. Soup is P2. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle is 3rd. Bobbert is P6. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Soup is P2. BTA 3, Dalavalord in Campbell Castle 2 is P9. Eric from Merrick in Campbell Castle is 10th. BTA3, Dallevalord and Campbell Castle is P9. The race session is at Highlands Short Layout in Fantasy, Scotland. The wind speed is 1 km/h from the north. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P1. Soup is second on mediums. Josh Fulton is third on softs. Deadly D4N13L from United States is P4 on hards. Sam Das from United States is P5 on mediums. Bobbert is 6th on softs. BTA3 Dallevalord entering the pits is P22. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Deadly D4N13L is first. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P2. Josh Fulton is third. BTA3 Dallevalord exiting pits on hards. DLRT, Articulate Fox from the United States in Campbell Castle 2 is second on hards. Josh Fulton is third. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P2. Josh Fulton is P3. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle is P2 on hards, 0.3 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is third, 0.8 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. BTA3, Dallevalord entering the pits is P9. DLRT, Articulate Fox is second. Josh Fulton is third. DLRT, Articulate Fox is second on hards, 1.1 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is P3. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle is P2, 0.7 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton is P3, 0.9 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Articulate Fox from the United States in Campbell Castle 2 was P2, 0.8 behind Soup. Soup was 0.8 faster last lap. Deadly D4N13L is fourth, 1.0 behind Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton was 0.8 faster last lap. DLRT, Articulate Fox is second, 0.8 behind Soup. Deadly D4N13L is P3, 3.2 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle 2 is P2, 0.8 behind Soup. Bobbert is P7, 1.2 behind Eric from Merrick. Eric from Merrick is 7th on mediums, 0.5 behind Bobbert. DLRT, Articulate Fox from the United States is P2, 2.2 behind Soup. Bobbert is 6th. Deadly D4N13L on lap 5 is 3rd, 2.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton is 4th. Soup is P3 on hards, 0.4 behind Deadly D4N13L. BTA3 Galavalord exiting pits on hards. Deadly D4N13L in Campbell Castle 2 is P2 on hards, 1.7 ahead of Soup. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Sam S is P5. Sam S is P5. Eric from Merrick is P7. Soup in Campbell Castle 2 is P3, 1.2 behind Deadly D4N13L. Eric from Merrick is P7. Soup is 3rd, 1.0 behind Deadly D4N13L. Deadly D4N13L is P3. Deadly D4N13L lost P3 to Josh Fulton. Sam S entering the pits is P7. Sam S is 7th. Deadly DPON13L is P4, 1.2 behind Josh Fulton. BTA3, Galavalord entering the pits is P9. Soup is 2nd, 3.8 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. BTA3, Dalavalord exiting pits on hards. Sam S. in Campbell Castle is 7th, 4.3 behind Eric from Merrick. BTA3, Dalavalord entering the pits is 9th. Eric from Merrick entering the pits is P7. Eric from Merrick is 7th. Josh Fulton is P3, 3.3 ahead of Deadly D4N13L. Josh Fulton was 3.5 faster last lap. Deadly D4N13L is 4th, 3.8 behind Josh Fulton. Bobbert is 5th. Sam S. is P6. Best lap is a 0:52.938, 1.725 off the fastest lap. BTA3, Dalavalord exiting pits on hards. Soup is 2nd, 2.2 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Sam S. is 6th. Soup is P2, 2.2 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P1, 1.2 ahead of Soup. Soup was 0.8 faster last lap. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Soup is P2, 1.4 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Deadly D4N13L is P4, 3.3 behind Josh Fulton. Sam S. is 6th. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P2. Best lap is a 0:51.690, 0.477 off the fastest lap. Sam S. in Campbell Castle 2 is 6th on mediums. DLRT, Articulate Fox is 2nd, 1.1 behind Soup. Soup is P1, 1.9 ahead of DLRT, Articulate Fox. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle 2 on lap 14 is 2nd, 1.9 behind Soup. Soup was 2.8 faster last lap. Bobbert entering the pits is 5th. Bobbert is P5. Soup is P2. Bobbert is P5. Josh Fulton is P3. Eric from Merrick is P7. Eric from Merrick entering the pits is 7. Deadly D4N13L is P4. Bobbert exiting pits on mediums. Eric from Merrick is 7th. Eric from Merrick exiting pits on mediums. Bobbert in Campbell Castle 2 is 6th on mediums. Sam S. is 5th on mediums. Andre Extreme 74 entering the pits is 11th. Deadly D4N13L from United States is P4. Bobbert is 6th. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle 2 is 1st, 4.3 ahead of Soup. Andre Extreme 74, exiting pits on mediums. Eric from Merrick entering the pits is 7th. Eric from Merrick is P7. Eric from Merrick exiting pits on mediums. DLRT, Articulate Fox is 1st. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Sam S. is P5. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 is 2nd. Bobbert in Campbell Castle is 6th. Josh Fulton is 2nd. Andre Extreme 74, entering the pits, is 11th. Soup is P4. Soup exiting pits on hards. Sam S. is P5. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle is P1. Eric from Merrick is 7th. Soup entering the pits is P4. Sam S. is P5. Sam S. passed Soup for 4th. Eric from Merrick is P7, 0.8 behind Bobbert. Soup exiting pits on hards. Bobbert is 5th. Deadly D4 NTL is 3rd. Best lap is a 0:51.896.920 off the fastest lap. Sam S. is P4. Soup is P6. Eric from Merrick is 7th, 1.0 behind Soup. Bobbert is P5. Eric from Merrick is P7, 1.2 behind Soup. Soup entering the pits is 6th. Josh Fulton is P2. Eric from Merrick is 7th on mediums. Eric from Merrick entering the pits is P7. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P1. The leader has just finished the race. Articulate Fox finished 1st. Sam S. finished P4. Bobbert finished P5. Josh Fulton finished P2. Deadly D4 and 13L finished P3. Soup is 6th. Soup finished 6th. The race session is at Highland Short Layout in Fantasy, Scotland. The wind speed is 1 kilometers per hour from the north. Soup is P1. Bobbert is P2 on hards. Deadly D4N31L from United States is third on hards. Josh Fulton is fourth on softs. DLRT, Articulate Fox from United States, is fifth on mediums. Eric from Merrick is P6 on mediums. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Deadly D40N13L is P1. Bobbert is P2. DLRT, Articulate Fox is 4th. Bobbert in Campbell Castle 2 is P3. DLRT, Articulate Fox is P3. Bobbert is P4. Eric from Merrick entering the pits is P6. DLRT, Articulate Fox is third. Best lap is a 0:55.378, 3.419 off the fastest lap. Josh Fulton is fourth. Best lap is a 0:57.025, 5.066 off the fastest lap. DLRT Articulate Fox is P3, 1.0 behind Deadly D4 N13L. Josh Fulton is P4, 2.2 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Deadly D4N13L is third, 0.7 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. DLRT Articulate Fox is second, 2.8 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton is third on softs, 3.1 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Bobbert is P4. Soup is first on mediums, 3.7 ahead of DLRT Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 is third, 2.9 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. DLRT Articulate Fox is second, 2.6 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton on lap 5 is third, 2.4 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Soup is P1, 4.5 ahead of DLRT Articulate Fox. DLRT, Articulate Fox on lap 6, is P2, 3.2 ahead of Josh Fulton. Soup is first, 4.1 ahead of DLRT, Articulate Fox. Soup lost P1 to DLRT, Articulate Fox. Articulate Fox is P1, 0.9 ahead of Soup. Soup was 1.1 faster last lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Soup is second. Bobbert is P4. Soup is second, 0.5 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Bobbert is fourth. Soup is P2, 0.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Bobbert is fourth. Soup is P2, 0.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Soup passed DLRT, Articulate Fox for P1. DLRT, Articulate Fox is second. Soup is second, 0.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle is P3, 1.8 behind Soup. Soup is second, 0.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton is P3, 1.5 behind Soup. Bobbert is fourth. Soup is second, 0.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. DLRT, Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle is second on mediums, 0.2 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is third, 0.9 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle 2 is P2.2 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is P3, 1.1 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Soup is second, 0.3 behind DLRT, Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton on lap 10 is third, 0.9 behind Soup. Soup is second. Best lap is a 0:50.599. Josh Fulton is P3, 0.5 behind Soup. Soup in Campbell Castle 2 on lap 11 is second, 0.5 behind Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton is third, 1.0 behind Soup. Soup is second. Josh Fulton is third, 1.6 behind Soup. Soup was 0.9 faster last lap. Soup is second, 0.2 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Bobbert entering the pits is fourth. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Bobbert exiting pits on hards. Bobbert is fourth. DLRT Articulate Fox on lap 12 is second, 0.3 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is third, 1.6 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Soup is P2, 0.3 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton is P3, 1.7 behind Soup. Soup is P-2, 0.1 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton is P3, 1.5 behind Soup. Soup is second, 0.1 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. DLRT Articulate Fox was 0.5 faster last lap. Soup passed DLRT Articulate Fox for P1. Josh Fulton on lap 14 is P3, 2.0 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. DLRT Articulate Fox in Campbell Castle is second, 0.1 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is third. Best lap is a 0:51.046.447 off the fastest lap. Soup in Campbell Castle 2 on lap 15 is second, 0.1 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton on lap 15 is P3, 0.8 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. DLR2 Articulate Fox on lap 15 is P2, 0.1 behind Soup. Josh Fulton is third, 0.4 behind DLR2 Articulate Fox. DLR2 Articulate Fox is second, 0.3 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 on lap 16 is third, 0.5 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton was 1.1 faster last lap.
DLRT Articulate Fox is P2,
0.2 behind Soup. Josh Fulton on lap 16 is P3, 0.5 behind DLRT Articulate Fox. Josh Fulton passed DLRT Articulate Fox for second. Bobbert is P4. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 is P2. Bobbert in Campbell Castle 2 is fourth. Josh Fulton is P2 1.0 behind Soup. Five minutes remaining in the session. Soup on lap 18 is P1, 1.9 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton is second, 2.1 behind Soup. DLRT. Articulate Fox is P3. Josh Fulton in Campbell Castle 2 is P2, 2.7 behind Soup. Bobbert on lap 16 is P4. DLRT, Articulate Fox from the United States, is third. Bobbert is P4. DLRT, Articulate Fox, is third. Soup in Campbell Castle is first. Josh Fulton is second. Josh Fulton passed Soup for P1. Soup in Campbell Castle 2 is P1.1 ahead of Josh Fulton. Soup was 1.0 faster last lap. Josh Fulton is P2, 0.3 behind Soup. Bobbert is P4. Josh Fulton is second on softs, 1.0 behind Soup. Soup in Campbell Castle 2 is first, 1.9 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton was 3.5 faster last lap. Josh Fulton is P2, 2.7 behind Soup. Bobbert in Campbell Castle 2 is fourth. Best lap is a 0:53.694, 3.095 off the fastest lap. Soup is P1, 3.1 ahead of Josh Fulton. Josh Fulton is second, 3.6 behind Soup. Bobbert in Campbell Castle 2 is fourth. The leader has just finished the race. Soup finished first. Josh Fulton finished second. DLRT, Articulate Fox, finished third. Bobbert is P4. Bobbert finished fourth.